So what Kapunye desires is a situation where Farid has left, whoever has left, whoever so-and-so has left, and they never return. Thank you, Queen B. They never return. This idea that people go, thank you, Rhoda, and then they circle back, and then they buddy up again with Nyako, it is driving Diana Ross up the wall. She hates it so very much. And
hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you're not any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Nimepitia. Hello Lizzie. I'm going to look at you. I'm going to look for you after this, dear. I'll look for you after this. Leo sija spend time home. I've been out of the house pretty much all day, so that's why nimepotea kidogo. Yeah. So wacha sasa ni focus. Wacha ni focus cause yeah. Comfort, thank you. Asante sana. Okay, so guys, there is something I want to analyze, and I want to analyze it. I don't know how many people are out there talking about what's just happened, especially with Google Nation, and what is going on with Google Nation in general. Queen sometimes will analyze, yes, hapo sasa Mara. So hizi nimevaa hiyo kofia ya analyzer. Right now I'm an analyzer. So I'm going to talk about Google Nation. Okay, I am Milkash, welcome darling. Now I want to talk about Google Nation in relation to what has happened the last 2 days. Kuna vitu mob nimemiss, one of which hiyo speech ya Nyako nimemiss. I have not watched a lot of it today. However, nimeona a little bit towards the end when because I kind of came back home. I came back home, sat on the sofa because I'm still, Queeness, welcome darling, because I'm still rather jet lagged. I don't know why. It's taken me quite a while to recover from my jet lag. So I sat on the sofa and before I knew it, I was asleep. So I missed the entire speech. So I don't even know what she has said in her live. But I had a little bit of it towards the end. I had a summarize. I had us talking about Leah, the dream chaser. I had her talking about, apologizing to anyone that she has wronged. And then I also had her talking about people focusing na lives zao, na maisha zao, you know? So he's on nimesikia. Hayo nimeyasikia. Now, I want to talk about a bit of that and a bit of what happened yesterday or the day before with people like Farid and the Base TV and who else? Let me see. I may mention a little bit of Chinedu in this analysis. However, I want to mainly focus on the gifters, if that's okay. Now, number one. And I'm going to really be honest here about a lot of things that are happening. Thing about Nyako and Nyako as a person and Nyako as a content creator is, one thing about Nyako is this, that she remains standing. That is number one thing. And that is why nimepita mahali leo, nimekuwa nikipita kwa TikTok. I was traveling from my sofa to my live. Unaona ile unapita ukienda kwa live yako, nikapata I need something guys. I apologize. Sorry guys, sorry. Let me tell Cindy to bring me some tissue guys. I still have Okay. It's guys, that is lip gloss on my lips, by the way. Someone whatever. Okay, wacha ni focus. Gigi, thank you. Now, nikiwa natembea kuja kwa live yangu, nimepata Diana Rose Kapunye akiwa ana analyze kidogo what Nyako has spoken about. Now, one thing that she spoke about was that people like Leah the Dream Chaser were pretty much Oprah is not worried, darling. Thank you very much. I mean, Kulrula, I'm not worried. We're pretty much stuck up Nyako's ass. You know, so that's what Diana was saying. She was saying, I don't give a fuck about this woman. I don't really care. I don't care what happens to her. You know. So people like Leah the Dream Chaser, I want a backbone. They just stuck up her, So Asikua, Ronnie, I was not there. I was listening to someone zooming it, but Nikalala. So sijaisikiza, but I still will analyze. So Queeness, Kapunye was there. Kapunye was like, I literally was passing through TikTok, and of course Achibri is live, and Kapunye is there giving her 2 cents on what is happening. So what Kapunye desires is a situation where Farid has left, whoever has left, whoever so-and-so has left, and they never return. Thank you, Queen B. They never return. This idea that people go, thank you, Rhoda, and then they circle back, and then they buddy up again with Nyako, it is driving Diana Ross up the wall. She hates it so very much. And the fact that the other day Fav, was there, and she wasn't there alone. She was there with Windrose. Windrose, yes. Hapo sasa pia yeye alitaka kurudi Mitch mpaka aka drop kesi. Unakumbuka vile aliharakisha ku drop kesi, alikuwa nadhani akidrop kesi then she will have a way back, but I drop kesi, and then Google Nation said no, she's not coming back here. Google Nation ndio ilimblock kurudi. If it was not for Google Nation, angerudi hata ye. But they said absolutely no, that woman is not coming back here. So she was literally rejected. And that rejection is so, so heartbreaking, And that is why every time every time she sees, hi George, hello dear, I need publications, I need posters yawa for my platform and small videos. Yeah, guys, Hodari Homes. Yeah, Hodari Homes wako hapa. Any member of Hodari Homes, tafadhali niekeni catalog kwa comments. Thank you very much. We are selling land. We are selling land all around Kenya. Okay, I'll be talking about that. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a live on the parcels zenye tuko nazo. Now, so she was rejected by Google. She was totally rejected by this group. And no matter what she does, she can never ever go back to be near Nyako. She can never do it. Now, that is beside the point. The main thing nilikuwa nataka comment on was the way that alikuwa anasema ya kwamba kina Leah hawana backbone. That Leah the Dream Chaser, my primary schoolmate, she went to the same boarding primary that I was almost all my childhood. Apparently, that woman has no backbone. Guy. Kapunye says, Kapunye wanga nasema, it's like she doesn't even think. Like she doesn't even give that idea a little bit of time to kind of settle. So Leah the Dream Chaser is a business owner. Yeah. We went to the same primary school. Yeah, Rapogi Girls Boarding Primary School, where I was personally before, almost all my primary life. So, so Leah is a business owner in Germany. Yeah, she's an employer of many people in Germany, right? But according to Kapumpum, Leah has no backbone. Kapumpum is a refugee in the United States of America. She has no capital, no social capital, no financial capital. Like literally, she is floating. When you're living with refugee status, you are pretty much bottom of the barrel of society, and it is a fact. You have no social capital. Literally, everyone sees you as a nuisance. So the only people who support you are the organizations that support refugees. You know, and then you follow your asylum or whatever application, your immigration application. That is what you follow up with the immigration department of that country. So ako hapo, she is judging a woman living in Germany, a German citizen, all right? A woman who has businesses in Germany. Right? Haki kapunya hata wewe saa zingine fikiria vitu nasema kabla hujazisema. Aya. Just think about what you're going to say before you say it. You know, and these are things we tell you all the time. You do not listen. You're not the smartest tool in the box. You cannot sit on a live judging somebody like Leah the Dream Chaser. That is a woman with the kind of social capital that you'd actually dream of having. She's lived in this country for a very, very long time. And then she has worked for many years. And then she has established a business. She's an employer. She's an employer in this country. She employs white people. Such a woman, you can never say they do not have a backbone. They do. Okay? Only that they're smarter than you. That is why you actually do not see where they're coming from. Hapo sasa mafla. So, ako hapo, aki ajielewi zam, kapunye ajielewi hata kidogo. Hata kidogo ajielewi. Aya, alafu akasema hivi, kuna a time pia nimepitia hiyo live yao. I did not watch that live because I don't actually. Poa sana Mary DM, poa sana. So there's a time she was actually talking about Nyako. Okay, so again I was just zooming through. Pia arakaraka. I never stay in that live, you know. So I just zoom through and I listen kidogo and then I go because I don't find her interesting at all. So then she talks about Nyako. She says that Nyako does not understand literature. All right, Nyako does not even understand metaphor. I think she used a word. She was referring to maybe irony or metaphor. Yeah. Again, guys, I'm bado naenda kwa Nyako. Wacha naanza na huku kwa sababu on my way here ndio. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you Rosoginga. On my way here ndio nilisikiza hizo maneno. I am a higher maneno. So I wanted to comment on them haraka as I zoom past. So akasema hivi ya kwamba Nyako aelewi literature. In fact, the idea of metaphor, it was irony, one of the terminology. Oh, Nyako aelewi. Now, sasa Diana Rose, Kapumpum. A metaphor is not a literary device. You don't study metaphors in literature. I'm telling you yet again, you're not the sharpest tool in the box. Stop making a fool of yourself. You do it repeatedly. Pepsi babes. Nice to see you, Pepsi babes. Thank you. I receive the greetings from Raf Muli. Yeah, so those are not literary devices. Metaphors and similes, those are not literary devices. Those are language devices. You use them to analyze language, you find them in literature, but you use them to analyze language. Sasa uko hapo, you are actually talking about Nyako's English when hata wewe hiyo kizungu huna. Anything to do with language analysis, do not touch. Thank you, Mama Africa. You learn those in around year 6. You will have actually learned all the literary language devices. So the similes, metaphors, the irony, dramatic irony, and all those things. The onomatopoeias and all those other, some of them are actually stylistic devices. Some of them are language devices. Okay, some of them you study in poetry. Some of them you study in language analysis. You find them in poetry, you find them in language analysis. When analyzing novellas and plays and all those things. But this woman is there, ana attack Nyako on language, and then kuna walimu wa kizungu wako hapa TikTok. One of them being myself, Lady J. Don't make those mistakes, kasabu nitakukanyaga kapumpum. Refresh your Google Scholar kapumpum. Refresh your Google. You make those mistakes, anita kukanyaga. Don't do that, please. Usiwe hapo ati you're looking down on Nyako. Nyako has Nyako is ahead of you. By far, kapunye. Nyako is ahead of you by far. Nyako can come into America and live. And yes, she has money. Thank you, Mary DM. Ako hapa ati anakanyaga Nyako. And I'm thinking, why is this woman touching on Nyako? Why is she so obsessed with people who are at peace with Nyako? Shidake ni nini? Yes, she wanted to remove these people and get them serving her and giving her money. And it never worked because, again, people cannot be manipulated. Watu hawawezangi kuchukua, they cannot be moved from this place to this place and then be used. So I'm glad that the only amount of money you ever got from Meru Priti was $300. Now you're saying, I had in a recording, akisema kwamba, that was a gift that Meru Priti gave to your daughter. Meru Priti alijua mtoto wako wapi. Hata una aibu. And why are you using children to beg? What's your problem? Why are you lining your children up to go beg for you? The heck? Aya, nimemaliza hapo. Kapunye, I just wanted to remind you that hapa Kizungu, anything to do with Kizungu, not your area, not your forte. Not your forte. Anything to do with analyzing the use of language on TikTok, do not touch it, kasabu nitakuja na nitakukanyaga. Because you are illiterate. Out of everyone making noise on TikTok, yeah, ni wewe na Urudo Nyarojuo hamna form 4 certificates. Wewe na Urudo. And it's so funny that the two people who are the loudest are the ones who never finished school. It is so funny that Urudo Nyarojuo, who believes she has a PhD in whatever, in sociology, and Kapumpum, who believes she has a PhD in psychology, and then they go around with making all sorts of noise on TikTok. They are the two people without basic Form 4 certificates. Yenye unapata hata kama unalala. Unajua Form 4 certificate unapata hata kama umeenda shule unalala tu kila siku. Bado utapewa Form 4 certificate. So again, Kapumpum, you are not the smartest tool in the block. So shut up and commit to learning. Hata yana certificate ya Form 4. Apparently aliitwa Lwak Girls High School. Sijui anafikirianga akisema, "Oh, mimi niliitwa Lwak Girls High School." Ati itakuwa sifa. Guy. Those were schools we settled for because Limuru was too far. Those were schools we settled for. Nililitwa Lwaga sikuwa na fi. And then they make the loudest noise on TikTok. Anyway, nimesikia saizi wanakanyagana Urudo and Kapumpum, wacha wakanyagane. Let me put that aside. Let me go back to Nyako and what is happening with her camp right now. Thank you, blessed. Now, one thing that I'm going to talk about Chinedu kidogo, and I'm going to actually tell Chinedu where she went wrong. I saw a recording. Sikuona live ya Chinedu. Niliona recording. Chinedu akiwa naongelesha nani? Farid. And then she said something, right? So people were abusing Farid in the comments. And then she made a comment and she said, Farid, mimi hata siwezi kukutukana. Unaelewa? Mimi usigani. Chinedu made an issue of Nyako her issue. Chinedu, you have been around Nyako a very long time. Guy Freka, thank you. You've been around Nyako a very long time. I always mention myself and Edna. We've been around Nyako much, much, much longer. But you've been around Nyako a long time. You know. So you should already know that you cannot make her issue your issue. Yeah, and that is the mistake you make all the time. Ndio sababu wanga unakanyagwa vibaya sana. Unaelewa? Ujuwangi, wewe ndio wanga unaambia watu wa baki kwa lens zao, wa focus kwa vitu zao, wasisiji wafanye nini. But you make the same mistake that you advise people not to make. You know, Nyako address the nation. Aliongea na Google Nation, watu wake. You are literally just Gemini, thank you. Hi. Yeah, you are just another member of Google Nation. You know. So you really did not have to open a live. You didn't have to open a live, Jana. Because that was going to end badly. Because Nyako was going to be watching it. And you know how that normally goes. Sazila na kanyaganga na hao watu wake, you just sit aside and wait, amalize. You know that. Chinedu, you know that. You know that. Unajua hii story. Sio kitu ujui. So you can't possibly move away from the brand. You can't. You don't have the ability to. You don't have the energy, the power. Yeah, to move away from the brand. Who is he? And that is a fact. And you know it, Chinedu. That is why you will take everything. Bora tu meka hapo, hutoki. Now, talking of the brand, Nyako knows, there's something that Nyako knows. She's always known this. In fact, there's a time I remember some people, watu wengine walikuwa wanakuja karibu na yeye, na nilikuwa naona kama face yake ilikuwa ina change. Kitambo sana, last year sometime. But these people were coming close to her because they were targeting all her gifters. Walikuwa na target hao watu wenye wanamrushia Lions 200. Okay? Na she's always known that these people coming near her wanakuja hapa because they are feeders. These are all feeders. Hawa wote wenye wanakuja presda. Apart from the loyal supporters wenye wako comment section, there's a group that come in purely to feed. They are all feeders. I also had feeders. I watched some of our lives like Kitambo. You see the feeders in the comment section. They're chatting, my gifters. So we all know about the feeders. Now that live yangu siku hizi haina gifts, unaiona tu, you hardly see any gifts. That is when you don't see the feeders. Wameshaenda. Wameshanyakua my followers, my fans, my gifters. Wameenda. Unaelewa? But so long as uko na food, uko na bread, you are this person mwenye anapewa dough, anatumiwa gifts. Kuna hizi So Nyako knows that these people are all feeders. They're all feeding on her name, the brand. Yeah? All of them are surviving on her name. Leo amekanyaga mguu chini akasema people gift her because of her content. So therefore, she does not really need people. Oh, Mama County, thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Mama County. Be blessed. So she does not need all these people running around her. Unaona? Yeah, that's exactly what they did to me. Yeah, walienda na fans wangu na gifters wangu. Wakaenda waka-establish platforms zao. So, that is what she's trying to avoid. She has lost enough. I may lose so much because of all the feeders, all these people feeding. Ross Oginga, be blessed, Mama. Yeah, she's lost so much. Now, for the first time, nimeona ameka mguu yake chini. Akasema, people gift me because of my content. Na giftiwa kwa sababu ya talent yangu. Sio kwa sababu yenyu. It's not because of you guys, because of my talent. Which is a fact. And that is the one thing that I wanted to mention to Kapumpum. Because she does not read the room. The woman does not read the room. She keeps repeating stupidity. Penye amekaa chini Kapumpu mata saizi, she still believes Nyako ameisha kama kamisi, kampuni ya kamisi. penye Kapunyi amekaa saizi, ukimuuliza atakwambia Nyako ameisha kama kampuni ya kamisi. Yeah? And yet the only reason Nyako haziisha is because of her gift. Your gift yake, the way that she does her storytelling. You know, that is basically the reason. After the way that she just sits on camera and then she dances, or it's the way she looks at eyes. Mko hapo mnatuma magits. Yeah, there's just, it is all about, yeah, I'm telling you, Vosena. It is all about her talent. She is a gifted content creator. Akona hiyo gift hiyo ni yake. It doesn't matter whether unampenda ama umpendi. Like, I remember the other time when Peter K alikuwa anamwambia umeisha. You guys remember? Umeisha. No. These people don't know her. Hao ndio watu hawamjui. Utangoja sana ishe, but haezi. Bora tu afungue kamera hivi. She's good to go. We utakuwa hapo una struggle, unasema guy, hao watu wamefika 100. Niwaambie nini? Guy. What do I tell them? So, ameshagundua ya kwamba at the end of the day, hapo sasa Mitch, hapo sasa amegundua ya kwamba at the end of the day all she needs is Nyako, nobody else. Thank you, those power tapping, by the way. Hey, Meshani rank number 77. Thank you, Mama County and Ross Oginga. Watu wanani gift. Thank you. Amegundua ya kwamba the only thing she needs is herself. Yeah, tu. Na bado content bado itabamba. Anaweza toka huku side ya akiwaambia story ya how hard life is. Arudi huko sides za Kinesh. Arudi huko sides za sijui nini. She knows how to navigate her stories. Anajua how to keep you there. Upende usipende. Thank you, read with me. Thank you so much. Upende usipende. She knows how to navigate her content. Anajua sana. So ndio sababu I feel terrible. Aongeje ya Zara, Tommy, sasa tumetoka Zara, sasa tumepanda juu. We have elevated now. We are now, you know, you are still in Zara. Sisi tuko kwa Tommy Hilfiger. And hapo two people are literally there. Na watu hawasongi. Hawasongi. Wewe utakuwa hapo unasema tap. Yeah, naongea tu juu ya Tommy Hilfiger. Na watu hawasongi. So that kind of a gift, it's really hard for that to go away. It's really difficult. So the minute you accept ya kwamba mkitap up to 1 million, ukisha kubali ya kwamba huyo ligi yake ni tofauti, Utakuwa unaporomokwa ati unakuja live unasema, oh, Nyako ameisha, Nyako is finished, gifters wameenda. And that the funny thing again, oh, it's there now, Roman, it's spinning. The funny thing again that I want to tell you guys is that because of that gift, it doesn't matter whether you go or you stay as a gifter. And I think this is the saddest part for gifters. When you're on a gift, when I'm gifting in an agenda, those gifting are with an agenda. This is literally the saddest part for them, you know. Apart from just her regular gifters, how tu wamesimama na yeye no matter what, kina Leoti, yeah, or just these people who stick with her, you know. But if you are there gifting with an agenda, inauma. Kwa hiyo platform inauma kuwa gifter mwenye ako na agenda, inauma sana. Unajua kwa nini? Because of her gift and her talent, utaenda na kuna mwingine atakuja mwenye anarusha lions twice as much as you. Asa ulikuwa unadhani wewe you are important. My God, there is someone, another one who is importanter. Kuna mwingine mwenye ako importanter than you. Ni kwa sababu ya gift yake, her talent. She is a legit content creator. She is a legit storyteller. She's mastered the art of storytelling, like to a T. Yani the same story wewe utaisema, Ashley, welcome. The same story wewe utaisema, I'm telling you, and she has a live pro. Amunira nasema tu kweli. I'm just trying to help some of these people because mimi na warumianga saa zingine. Sana ukipata wakiongea ni kama wanamjua. Guy, people like us have been studying Nyako a long time. We know her. Una waste tu time yako, imagine. Anamjua sana. Alafu, and then, so she will be there. You will be there thinking, siku hizi pati atala, oh my God, lions zimepotea, hakuna lions. Kabla hujamaliza hiyo sentence, lions zimeshaanguka, lions ine. Mpaka universe washata lion. Mpaka until you feel sad for yourself. Mpaka we mwenyewe ujirumie. I swear, mpaka we mwenyewe ujirumie na hiyo analysis yako. So analyze us. When you analyze Nyako, learn from me. I know that woman. Mimi ndio namjua. Mimi namjua vizuri sana. If you want anything, an understanding of who Nyako is, kuja uniulize, Lady J, how is this going to go? Utaisha kama kampuni ya Kamisi, but Rosa Tieno hata waisha hii TikTok. Easy, because the superpower that she has is her talent. That is the thing. What separates her from you is her storytelling, her talent, and her ability to hold a crowd hivi. Amewashika hivi, ni kama amewaendea Kitui. Ni kama amewaendea Kitui, amewashika hivi, awasongi. Mpaka anasema imeisha sasa, endeni. My God, they are not going anywhere. Atakuwa hapa anasema mimi am no longer the president of TikTok. My God, ulisikia wapi? Darling, hello. Awambie point blank, I honestly do not need you people. I honestly, not that it's only today Queeness. It's not that it's only today she's realized that you guys are feeders. No, she's always known you're feeders. Mko hapo, you're feeding on the talent. Yeah? You're feeding on the brand. You know? There is her, the brand, and all of you are literally feeding off the brand. Lazima mkule. So mko hapo. She's always known that. There are many people who feed off her name. She knows these people, you know, but you know, she goes, today she has actually done so well. She's gone and stood her ground. Amestand ground yake akasema ya kwamba all I need is me. Hapo sasa, read with me. All I need is me. All I need is Nyako. At the end of the day, all I need is Nyako. Nobody else. You know, anyone who comes to me comes out of choice. Ukuji kwangu kwa sababu na kuhitaji. I am a talented content creator. I'm a talented storyteller. It doesn't matter whether na chamba, kwa hiyo mchambo bado watu wanaipenda. Whether I am singing gospel, whether I'm dancing to a hangla, whether I'm analyzing, she doesn't really analyze, ajui kuanalyze. Whether naongea juu ya nini, usherati, I am still a content creator. And I've got the talent. And I will survive. No matter what, I will survive. Kuna kitu amesema, I was hoping she says it. And she did say it. She did say it. Alisema ya kwamba, guys, let me just call my daughter to come help me with something. Sorry. Alisema ya kwamba, let me just call her. I'm just calling her on the phone, guys. Sorry. Because my phone is gonna go off. Sorry, guys. Cindy, do you wanna come to the living room a second, please? I need you. I'm live. My phone is going off and I need you to get me something. Thanks. Okay, so she's coming. So yeah. This is the thing, yeah? This is the thing. Anaelewa ya kwamba yeye ni talent, ana ata survive. Sawa. Aya, Rumana anataka kuja juu. Aya, kuna kitu kingine tena nilikuwa nataka niseme. Nyako is not in trouble in Germany. Right now, mnamuona ni kama kuna shida. Ana apartment, ana nini. Give me the cable. I'm live, mama. Yeah. She is not in trouble. She's not in trouble at all. And I'm so glad that Leo, she was able to explain it so well to people. Ili watu waelewe how the German system works, you know? And another thing I wanted to say, guys, I've got just a few sentiments about this because nataka tu watu waelewe. Sana watu wenye wanga wanamjudge haraka. Nataka tu muelewe how this woman is and then you will be at peace. And that is why I feel even bad for someone like Farid. I feel bad for him because he got it wrong. You know, he got it totally wrong. You know? Yeah. Oh, can I zoom? Can I zoom Farid? Okay, let me zoom Farid. Okay, so I'll give my 2 cents on that. Hana network. Hana network. Ya pite amebaki na gifts zake, yeah? Amebaki na gifts zake. Hakuna gift yenye you know mtu ameenda nayo. Focus tu na hiyo maisha yake. He's wasting time and he'll really get embarrassed in the next few weeks. Ataibika sana because he will start backtracking kwa hayo maneno ameyasema. Anataka kwenda kwa Kapunye. Kapunye is not worth it, Farid. Kapunye is a hopeless loser. Not only on TikTok, in life as well. Kapunye, if you want to know Kapunye, ask us. Tulize sisi. Is this woman worth your salt? remembered, I'm telling you. This is the same woman. Hey, Kapunye is such I swear. Do you know, I normally feel sad for these people who actually think Kapunye is some kind of person they can actually rely on as a leader on TikTok. Like, if you are under the leadership of Diana Ross, umepotea sana. Umepotea sana. She can never do anything to help you in any way. You know, because she has, even, I love you too, Roman, I love you, darling. Even her literally networks on TikTok, ukiangalia, it is just literally a few, it is just sad. She does not have the kind of networks that the deemed leaders of TikTok have. She does not have it. And she is stuck in, negativity 24/7. Huyo ni mtu hawezi kukusaidia hii TikTok. Hii TikTok, mtu kama huyo hatawahi kukusaidia with anything, because ataleta shida yako ili usaidiwe, people will fight it. Watu watafight hiyo shida yako. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu hawampendi huyu. You saw what happened to Maggie Thatcher. Unaona? Her association with Diana Ross made it impossible for TikTokers to actually help her. Mpaka alitoka na zero Kenya shillings. So be very careful, Farid. If you're going to say anything, say it first of all on your own platform. That's number one. Number two, hizi vita za TikTok inafaa uongee na mtu akuongelesha, kuambia ya kwamba don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Songa. Ako, Anyarakala. Ni kama alienda break kidogo. That was proper, very, very sad what happened to her. Yani people rejected everything that she was bringing simply because of her association with this woman. Yes, she had hurt people before. Alikuwa amesha kuazana, gwaruzana na watu wengi. But TikTok is savage, I'm telling you. Vosena. Ruman, hello dear.
Hello, my dear.
How are you?
I'm okay, my love.
Yes.
Do I have
No, you're okay. You're good.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to put this today. I just want to tell all these people watching today.
Team Queen. And
I'm also the director of the Queen team, yeah? Okay. I just want to make it like that team of CNN.
Did you remember Larry King?
Yes, I know Larry King. I remember Larry King.
Do you remember Larry King used to have a big
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to do that?
Me
and the team and the red team don't make Larry King of Kenyan TikTok.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. And let me tell you something.
We just
kuna echo.
the work you've done for the children in the village.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, my darling. You've done that to all the toxicity
And the negativity.
people doing things that when you came up as the winner.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
I
Roman.
appreciate you for that. I'm so humbled to be one of the DJs too.
Thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
let's come to our sister Nyako.
Yeah, they are saying, Roman, wanasema uko na echo.
I
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, so you can drop and come back again. Is that
Let me
okay?
drop, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're wishing they could hear you, lakini wakuski. So sorry, guys. She'll be back. Shiksmoa, do you want to say something, dear? Your 2 cents.
Jay,
Yes, dear.
unanisikia?
Yeah.
I'm just happy
Yes.
for what Nyako has just said.
Yeah.
Just decided to stay away from her because of the situation that she's going through at the moment.
Oh, bado kuna echo hapo. She's smart. Apparently the
Wacha niende WhatsApp and then I come back.
yeah.
Should not come back when the situation change. And the situation is going to change. That is a fact. Whether people agree or don't agree, that situation is changing and it is going to change very soon. And people back in Kenya that are very ignorant, because I would call that being ignorant. Okay, yeah, people who are very ignorant back in Kenya, they're investing so much of their time and energy kufocus na maisha ya Nyako, pretending that them themselves hawananga ups and down. Lady J, wakati umezaliwa na umeumbika, ups and downs is part of life. They become part of you. We have seen rich people falling into pieces, even been going bankrupt. It is part of life. And you can never learn being a perfect person. You have to go through that channels. Those channels, they work hand in hand for you to be a better person in the future. Even us at our 40s, we are still struggling to better our futures, to focus even on our pension when we retire. It is a fact, and we can never walk away from that. So being in a shared accommodation or being in hostel or being wherever she is, one thing people should never forget, that is the system in Europe. I have seen millionaires here in UK having gone through in the accommodation, such accommodation where Nyako is, and they are millionaires. My husband, what do you call them? Accountant. My husband, accountant. One day we went in his office and he was telling us how he formed his office and how prosperous he has become. And he was telling us, I've been raised up in a council estate. What do you understand when somebody says nimetoka kwenye council estate? That person alipitia the system that we know, people who are in Europe. So it doesn't mean kwa sababu uko kwa a shared accommodation ama uko mahali uko that you're finished or you're done. No. This is a fact that people don't want to understand. And people who are also in Europe wanna confuse people who are in Kenya, trying to tell them that Nyako is suffering. Nyako is not suffering. This is a season and it is going to pass, and a season is just a season like any other person have a season. Hata ule tajiri ambaye tunajua ni tajiri mkubwa, Elon Musk, he's still going the same season. Bill Clinton, whoever, name them, they're still going the same season. We all have seasons in life. But one thing that Nyako has really impressed me today is that people who left her because of the situation now, when that face will change because there'll be a turnover, don't come back. Don't come back, because then she will know that these people were never they were never friends, and they were only associating with her because there was that face that they were liking from her. And these are the pretenders we know, and these are the pretenders that will never change their characters, neither their personality. They will never change. And also another thing that Nyako has really impressed me today, amesema kusengenya. Jacqueline, mimi na wale watu tuko hapa, kusengenya na kusengenywa is part of life. It is what makes us women to be women. Usiposengenywa, then there's something wrong with you. Kusengenywa is part of life, and people will not stop kusengenya. It is part of life. But me, I am waiting, because I told Nyako this and I promised Nyako this. Nyako, you will go back to your kitchen, you will still cook and dance, and people will still be there watching. And niliambia Nyako kwa platform yake. Me mwenyewe told her, Nyako, very soon you're going to get a 3-bedroom apartment or even your own house that will have a garden. How will that feel? Because it is coming very soon. And I don't know where people are going to hide their heads. I don't know where people will hide their heads. Lady Jacqueline, correct me if I am wrong. People who are in Kenya and people who are in Europe, we don't wash our clothes every single day. Things like jacket and jumpers and jeans. Does that makes you being depressed because you're not washing your jumper every day? So stop confusing people back home. It is life that people go through here in Europe. And this is a fact even back in Kenya. Tuoshangi jeans kila siku. You don't wash your jacket kila siku, but you have chosen to be ignorant. So sit there because you've chosen ignorance. You sit there and watch the space because things are going to change. For Nyako, no matter how bad Nyako has been to people and been disrespectful, we all learn. No one is perfect. You don't wake up and your life is picked on a shelf in a store. No, we don't pick our lives kwa duka, kwa supermarket. Nobody comes in this planet kama ametengenezewa system yake vile ataishi. We grow through mistakes, faults. You wake up, you rub off the whatever has gone on your body, and you move on. Whatever you need to pick, you pick. Whatever you don't need to pick, you leave it there and you walk. Na wale wenye wanapayuka hapa, they are going through difficult moments more than huyo Nyako.
Shixman, touch kwa mic 1 minute. Touch kwa mic.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Just mute because of the echo. Now, kuna mtu amesema kitu. Yes, it's a fact, Adriana. Kuna mtu amesema kitu the same way they did to Lady J school. Sasa wako wapi? Esther, the thing that they did when you're down, you're seemingly, unasema quote and quote down. Unaona, they pathologize your life. They believe they know what exactly is happening in your life. Unaona, mimi venye my finances kind of went down, shule yangu ilifungwa and I was going through hell, lori yangu ilishikwa. Guys, these people thought nilikuwa nimeisha. They thought I was finished, I was done. There was nothing that was going to come out of me again. I'm telling you, what Nyako aliwaambia is very, very true. In Europe, in fact, saizi, even kuingia kwa hiyo shelter, from a village penye you are being targeted because of systematized racism. Hizo vitu Nyako alikuwa anasema, wengine walikuwa anasema ni sympathy seeking, when she was actually going through it for real. Alikuja hata kwa platform yetu hapa, akatuambia, Lady J, hawa watu wanatumia mpaka mabwana zao who are Germans kucoordinate na mapolisi wenye wako hapa kwa village yangu. Lady J, mimi hii village siezi. She was going through hell especially because of those two women, JB and Pesh. Never forget those two women, guys. Never forget. Wasiamke siku moja waonekane ni kama ni kondoo, mdhani ni kondoo. Please never forget how horrible those women have been. Yeah. So, in that case, I'm telling you, taking a break, tuko na ka echo, so Roman, I'll mute you mpaka nimalize, and then I'll mute and then uongee. Taking a break from that kind of a toxic environment, a house where you feel you're trapped, and then you're in this shelter where your bed sheets are changed, you get hot meals, hot water, you don't pay bills, serikali na kulinda. Europe is sweet, guys. If you're in the right European country, it is so sweet. I've been in a shelter with my children myself. Mimi nilikuwa kwa shelter in the year 2005. That's a long time ago. Nearly actually 20 years ago. I was in a shelter with a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. It is, yani unalindwa. Hapo kwa shelter unalindwa. There are social workers. There are, mental health nurses. There are people looking at you and making sure you're okay. So, for how that now becomes a tragedy, I don't understand, because she is literally just trying to, anajaribu sana atoke kwa ile toxicity yenye alikuwa ameishi. Iyo yenye she's being hounded by this person and this person, she's being targeted She's okay. Yako sawa. Ruman chukua mic. So that is all Kari, thank you so much. That is all I wanted to say for now. Wacha nipeane mic kwa Ruman. Kwa sababu tuko na echo, I will mute, guys. Thank you.
Can you hear me? Queen, mute. I cannot hear you.
It's because I have an echo, so I have to mute. Hata mimi nakusikia. Ni venye niko na echo. That's why I have to mute.
I don't think anybody is hearing me. Watu waandike pale kama they can hear me.
I can hear you myself. Go on.
Can they hear me? Hello? You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ruman.
Okay. Listen, the only thing we can say, Kenyans, we don't love each other. We are enemies. Atupendani. Imagine, first of all, let me talk about my queen, Lady J, right? Because I'm team Lady J, guys. Let me tell you, I'm team Lady J. What Lady J is doing is, Lady J recognize another Kenyan who is being humiliated in social media. Lady J is the only woman amehumiliatiwa, ametukanwa, ameitwa majina, amefanyiwa kila kitu, but she proved everybody wrong that she went and built a school and made every child in that village go to school and get education. You know what, guys? The only gift you can give a child is education. And Lady J did that, right? So, sisi bado tuko na namba yetu pale. You can still contribute to our schools because we need to build more schools. Lady J she has a big land all over the country. I'm sure she can build schools which all and needy people and people who are very unfortunate can also have access to education. So I know Lady J can do that. Okay, let's go to Nyako. Nyako, I see Nyako as a Kenyan Oprah Winfrey. I'll be honest with you guys. I know Lady J is as a Larry King. Lady J should have a very big TV that she can also ask questions to all celebrities in Kenya, even including the president, because Lady J is very educated and very learned, right, guys? I know I'm giving Lady J that position. And me as a Somali woman, and Somalis have a very big impact in Kenyan economy, I'll make sure that my queen has a very big platform of interviewing very well-educated and very famous people who are billionaires and multimillionaires. So Lady J is gonna be our Larry King. But let's go to Nyako. Nyako is our Oprah Winfrey. Guys, let's be honest. Even if you don't like Nyako akifungua live anavuta all these viewers. Nyako is very funny. She's very funny. She's very clever also. And Nyako is a content creator. You tell me how many people wanapiga Nyako vita. It's our own Kenyan women. Wale maadui wa Nyako si watu wa mbali, si Zimbabwean, si Zambia, si Tanzanians. The biggest enemy of Nyako is coming from our Kenyan community. Guys, imagine mtu anawambia ako na heart problem, anachukua madawa, ako na watoto, she's a single mother, moved from another town to another big town because of harassment of patient JB, sending letters and calling her out and sending unwanted gifts because walituma unwanted gifts. Zile ma-t-shirt za accountability sijui na bullshit walitumia Nyako. Unaelewa Queen? Nakumbuka Nyako kifungua hizo parcel anatuonesha hizo ma-t-shirt. And then after 2 days tunaona JB amevaa ile the same t-shirt yenye ametumia Nyako. Right? Nyako is going through hell. Kama mnataka muone Nyako akufe, basi endeleeni kumpiga vita. But you know what? Nyako, she has a star. Whenever you bring Nyako down, Mwenyezi Mungu anam uplift Nyako juu, Nyako anakuwa somebody. Just remember yesterday, how many gifts did she get? So many gifts. Guys, let's be honest. Mbona sisi wa Kenya tupendani jamani? Angalia wa Nigeria, angalieni Tanzanians. Kwa nini sisi wa Kenya tunatoleana maibu, tunatukanana, sijui tunasema huyo mtu kuma yake ilikuwa nakaa hivi, sijui mtu ana chat na wewe inbox, labda kuna msichana Mkenya anajaribu kutafuta bwana inbox, mnatoa zile machat, mnakuja mnamwaibisha ule msichana. Ule msichana atapata bwana namna gani kama mnatoa maibu zake hivyo? Kenyans, you need to think straight. Look at Somalis. I'm Somali, but I'm Somali Kenyan. I'm Kenyan. My great grandmother was born in Isili. Kwa hivyo mimi ni Somali, mimi ni Mkenya OG kama nyinyi. Wacheni mambo kusema tu wa Somali ni mawakimbizi wametoka sijui wapi na wapi. Somalis have participated big time in Kenyan economy. Guys, let's love Nyako. I know Team Lady J hatunaga ujinga. Sisi we are neutral. We are very dedicated. We love everybody. Team Lady J. But I want us to also support Nyako. Nyako anatukanwa day and night. Nyako anasingiziwa maneno. Nyako mpaka ametumiwa mtu akuja mtongoze. Nyako anafikiri she's in a very good relationship. Amepata mwanamume mzuri. Kumbe mtu anakuja anachukua uchi yake, alafu anauza ile uchi yake, anatuma kila mahali. Goodness me. Kwa nini Kenya sisi ni wabaya namna hivyo? Mbona tunachukiana? Mbona hatupendani? Sasa angalia Nyako. Sasa Farid, what did you do? Honestly. Farid, umeenda umekaa na the biggest enemies of Nyako. How can you sit down with Lady J, with Diana Rose? With Sakina, sijui with Ati, sijui who else. Unaanza kuulizwa maswali, alafu they are very sarcastic, they are laughing at you when you're trying to sell out the someone that you've been calling prezo. Farid, umetuaibisha sisi kama wanaume wa Kiislamu. I swear to God, Farid, I hope you are hearing me. Umetuaibisha. Because you know Farid, I wish ungetoka kama Benta upotee hivyo namna hivyo na uende zako na you love Nyako from far. Another thing, Nyako has made it clear she doesn't want to be called prezo. She made it clear she doesn't want anybody to analyze her. But why every platform, magazeti is one of them, makaratasi wameni block mimi washenzi hawa. Why is every platform wana zoom? Imagine Nyako anakula tu chakula, anatupigia story, wanamzoom. Alafu after zooming her, wanaanza kuongea shit. Look how she's eating. Look at her fingers. Look how she's doing. She has no table manners. Hakuna mtu akona table manners. Sisi wote ni Waafrika. Tunakula tunakula kama simba. Hakuna table African kwa sisi Waafrika nyinyi. You know? Nyako is about Oprah Winfrey of Africa. After the Gen Z, see all the African countries wamesema nini? We've never seen a movement in Kenya like that before. Kenyans, I know Kenyans, we have a lot of very important people. We have a lot of people who are very smart. We have genius people in Africa, especially in Kenya. So guys, let's be...
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.